brand visibility in AI search means, what this means for your business, and kind of how, just diving a little bit deeper into how this impacts your business. So Mark talked a little bit about this in the intro. We took a look at something similar to the image that you see on the left-hand side of the screen, which is, your traditional Google search results. So this is, what you've been used to seeing, over the past decades as search has evolved, but you've got, the links in the results, kind of down that left-hand side. And these lead with the brand information first. So you may get like a snippet of information there in the preview text, but it's really leading with, the brand logo, the website, often the brand name showing up there. So you're really getting a lot of branded information before getting into kind of the meat of the information in the search. And then from there, people can kind of select what answer kind of fits with what they're looking for. And if they know or trust a brand from that list, they're going to be more likely to click on your link. And then I'd like to kind of compare that with what you see in the middle and on the right-hand side there, with the other two search results that we're showing. So these are coming from ChatGPT and Perplexity. And you can see that in these ones, we really don't have that brand information showing up right away in the search results. It's a lot more information forward. People are getting the information that they're looking for. In fact, they're getting, more of that information. And they're getting that information without having to click on a link. So in these cases, it becomes really difficult for your brand to be seen, unless you've kind of followed steps to ensure your brand information gets pulled into these results. And so how does that happen? So these AI assistants really base a lot of the information, or a lot of how they decide what information to pull in based on brand value, and some different signals that we'll talk about. So brand value is built, it's not just built through customers and markets anymore when we're talking about AI systems. If you're not embedded in how the systems understand the world through structured data, topical authority, and consistent signals across platforms, your brand is going to become invisible. So AI search doesn't rank brands the way Google once did. They decide which brands to cite, and that choice is driven by schema markup, consistent messaging, and then strong content signals and digital brand authority. So we're no longer talking about, bidding for brand visibility, but actually building it within the different contextual signals that we're sending into these AI assistants. So that means every page that you publish, every mention across the web, and every signal you put out shapes whether AI assistants see your brand as the credible answer. And in an environment where users often only get one answer, that difference becomes existential for your brand. So we can move into the next slide and talk about a little bit more about where these authority signals come from. So SEO, AI SEO isn't just about tweaking meta tags anymore. When we're looking at how AI search engines are generating answers, they're not just pulling from your website. Here we see a representation of some of the different channels that can impact your AI search results. So it's drawing from things like LinkedIn profiles, news coverage, YouTube descriptions, forum responses, all kinds of different touch points across the web, versus just pulling from your website. And it's an ecosystem of presence that goes beyond your brand's website. Every surface where your brand shows up, from social media and paid campaigns to PR and earned media and beyond, feeds into whether your brand is getting cited now in these AI assistants. So in the old model, SEO, social, PR, and paid were all kind of in separate lanes. In the AI era, those walls are gone, and AI search reads your site structure, your profiles, your mentions, interviews, uses all of that information and data to decide if you're authoritative enough to be included in the results. So that means AI, SEO, and GEO isn't just an SEO initiative. It's actually an all-hands job, bringing together brand, content, PR, paid, analytics, everyone kind of contributing to whether AI engines recognize and elevate your brand.